Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Today I'm going to read you the next part 6 of The Enormous Crocodile by Roald Dahl. I wonder what clever trick he's up to this time. Let's find out. Okay everyone, now we're going to find out about clever trick number 4. So there he is, the enormous crocodile. And these are the questions that I'm going to ask you about the story. What does the word several mean? Why did the enormous crocodile put a bunch of flowers on the picnic table? The group of children was made up of 2 boys and 3 girls. Is this true or false? Find and copy the phrase that tells you that the enormous crocodile was not being loud. Now remember, you can pause the video at any time and go back and look for the answers. Just outside the town, there was a pretty little field with trees and bushes all around it. This was called the picnic place. There were several wooden tables and long benches, and people were allowed to go there and have a picnic at any time. The enormous crocodile crept over to the picnic place. There was no one in sight. Now for clever trick number 4, he whispered to himself. He picked a lovely bunch of flowers and arranged it on one of the tables. From the same table, he took away one of the benches and hid it in the bushes. Then he put himself in the place where the bench had been. By tucking his head under his chest and by twisting his tail out of sight, he made himself look very much like a long wooden bench with 4 legs. Soon 2 boys and 2 girls came along, carrying baskets of food. They were all from one family, and their mother had said they could go out and have a picnic together. "Which table shall we sit at?" said one. "Let's take the table with the lovely flowers on it," said another. Oh, I wonder what will happen next. See if you can make a prediction and guess before I turn the page. Okay, let's have a look. The enormous crocodile kept as quiet as a mouse. "I shall eat them all," he said to himself. "They will come and sit on my back, and I will swizzle my head around quickly, and after that it will be squash, crunch, gollop." Oh my goodness me. There he is. Can you see him? There's a clue to what's about to happen. Suddenly, a big, deep voice from the jungle shouted, "Stand back, children! Stand back! Stand back!" The children stopped and stared at the place where the voice was coming from. Then, with the crashing of branches, Trunky the elephant came rushing out of the jungle. Okay, so these are the answers to part 6 of The Enormous Crocodile. The first question was, what does the word several mean? Now remember, you can go back and listen to that part of the story again if you want to. Okay, let's have a look at my answer and check it with yours. Several means more than one. So in the story, they used the word several to describe how many picnic benches there were. And they said there were several, so that means there was more than one picnic bench. Question 2 was, why did the enormous crocodile put a bunch of flowers on the picnic table? So get your answer ready. My answer says, to make the picnic table look like a great place to sit. Now remember, he's trying to play a clever trick on the children, so he wants them to sit at the table. So if he makes the table look like a great place to sit, the clever trick is more likely to work. Question 3. The group of children was made up of 2 boys and 3 girls. Is that true or false? Check your answer or go back and have a look at the story. See if you can find it. The answer is false, because in the story it said that 2 boys and 2 girls came along carrying baskets of food. So that answer was false. And question 4 was find and copy the phrase that tells you that the enormous crocodile was not being loud. Okay, so this means you need to write down part of the text. So have a look at your answer, and if you're still not sure, go back and listen to the story again. Let me show you my answer. The enormous crocodile kept as quiet as a mouse. And I've underlined the part that says as quiet as a mouse, because that's the part that tells you that the enormous crocodile was not being loud. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that part of the story, and I hope you've checked your answers with mine. Okay, so Trunky the elephant has come to the rescue. I wonder what will happen next. I wonder, will it be a happy ever after ending for the enormous crocodile, or the opposite, sadly ever after? Find out the next time. Bye.